Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a village near the forest with her mother. One day, her grandmother gave her a very nice red riding cloak. That is why everybody in the village called her Little Red Riding Hood. Did you call me Mom? Yes, your grandmother is sick. Please take her this basket with some fruits. But don't stop in the forest and don't talk to strangers. Do as I say and get soon to your grandma's house. Yes, Mom. What beautiful flowers. I will take some to my grandma. Good morning, Little Red Riding Hood. Ha 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 ha. Good morning, Mr. Wolf. Where are you going so early? I'm going to my grandma's house to take her this little basket with fruits. And does your grandma live far from here? Oh no, Mr. Wolf. She lives just across the forest in the first little house. Goodbye, Little Red Riding Hood. I hope she gets better. Little Red Riding Hood kept looking for flowers, disobeying her mother, who told her not to stop in the forest and to get soon to her grandmother's house. While the wolf knocked at the Little Red Riding Hood grandmother's house. Who's there? It's me, Grandmother Little Red Riding Hood, and I brought you a basket with fruits. Come in, my little daughter. Yes, push the door. And as soon as the wolf entered the house, he captured the scared grandma. He tied up Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother and hid her under the bed. Then he put on a nightgown, jumped into bed, and waited for the little girl. A few minutes later, Little Red Riding Hood arrived at her grandmother's house and knocked at the door. Who's there? Grandmother, it's me, your granddaughter. I came to bring you some fruit. Come in, my little girl. I am in my bedroom. Little Red Riding Hood entered the house and went straight to her grandmother's room, and in the bed was the wolf, dressed with her grandmother's clothes. Red Riding Hood sat in a chair and looked at her grandma. Oh, grandmother, how large arms you have! There to have you better, darling. Oh, grandmother, how big legs you have! There to run faster, sweetie. Oh, how big ears you have! There to hear you better, honey. Oh, how big eyes you have to see you better, Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, grandmother, and why do you have those big teeth and that big mouth? They are to eat you better, ha 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 ha. And the wolf tried to catch the poor Little Red Riding Hood, who started screaming and running as fast as she could. Meanwhile, a hunter was passing by the little house and heard the noise. He looked through the window and saw the wolves trying to catch Little Red Riding Hood. I have to help that poor little girl. Then he shot very close to the wolf's tail and made him run away. Take this, big, bad wolf. Oh no! Pew, pew! And never come back. Then he rescued the grandmother who was under the bed. They all hugged each other, happy to be alive. Oh, thank you, good hunter. And the Little Red Riding Hood learned the lesson and never disobeyed her mother again. The